Hi everyone, I hope you've been well since the last time I saw you. It has been a minute since I posted a video, but Kate has come out with a new style of jeans. These are called the Dane jean, and I saw a lot of the girlies at New York Fashion Week wearing these. So I think these are on a lot of people's radars. If you're new to my channel or any of my content, I'm Tasha Julie and I'm an LA-based fashion stylist. So for this video, I want to share with you some of the close-up details of the jeans. I will be taking them off and of course putting on another pair of jeans to review those details with you momentarily. I'm also going to insert a vertical try-on clip so you can get an idea of what these jeans look like in a full-length aspect. So a couple of details as far as the technicalities of these jeans before we get into the rest of the information. These jeans retail for $680 US. They are considered a high-rise wide leg style. They are very, very wide leg, and I actually think this is really cute. So if you are into like any of the fall denim trends that happen to be wide leg, you may be interested in these. And then as far as the wash goes, I'm not really sure how it's showing up on camera, but these are a really, really deep blue. They come in 4 different colors. They have white, black, a lighter blue, and then this darker blue that I'm wearing. This wash is called the Lansing wash, so like the town in Michigan. So that's the details as far as the colors and the cost, and then the care for these in famous Kate style. These say you can either put them in the freezer, which allegedly that's supposed to kind of refresh garments and kill any of the germs or bacteria that might be on them. I personally have never done that. Maybe because my husband's a Costco shopper and there's always like 100 things in our freezer, but that's just not practical to me. And it also says that these can be hand washed. So also a little bit strange. I think that it would probably be fine to wash these in a gentle cycle inside out with cold water and just maybe not put them in the dryer. I have other Kate jeans and that's how I take care of them. Even though they say dry clean only, like that's just not convenient for me for a pair of jeans. Like I wear them frequently and they do tend to get sometimes dirty and I want to actually wash them and not have to be tasked with going back and forth to the dry cleaner. So that is a little bit wonky, but that's true to kind of how all Kate's jeans are. So if that's something that bothers you, it's something that you may want to take note of, that the care for these is a little bit touchy and something that you would kind of have to handle as one of your more refined pieces, like special care on silk or a cashmere sweater. If that's okay with you, then you might still be on board with purchasing these. And then a few other things to detail about these. These have a 34-inch inseam, and everything regarding these jeans are just in their off-the-rack state. I have not had these altered yet. And for reference, if you are new to any of my content, I am 5'4" and I weigh about 105 pounds. I also happen to have a longer torso and shorter legs. So if that helps you to kind of insert your own body proportions into the aspect of how these jeans might work for you, I think that's also helpful information. I do find myself having to frequently get my jeans or pants in general altered, almost always in the length because of my height, but sometimes in the waist because I am a little bit more athletic and I have a larger hip and rear area in proportion to, I guess, what clothing designers think a waist size would be for that person. So I typically tend to have a smaller waist than I do thighs and bum, and that can sometimes be problematic in fit. So I find alterations in the waist kind of also being a frequent thing for me. But luckily, these fit perfectly in the waist. I am wearing a size 25, and these are not skin tight. So if you prefer a looser fit, I would say these are true to size. So from your regular general size, go up 1 if you like a looser fit, and then down 1 if you like a more fitted style of jean. And speaking of how these fit, these are 98% cotton and then 2% polyurethane, so that's the stretchy stuff. So they have a little bit of give. I wouldn't say that they're rigid, but I also wouldn't say that they're like really, really soft. They might be after they've been washed and broken in a little bit, but off the rack, they're kind of in between like a rigid and like a little bit more soft, but they're not uncomfortable. And then the last technical measurement of these jeans is that the rise, and if you're not sure what the rise on a jean or pant is, that's from the base of the crotch up to the top of the jean. The rise of these, because they are considered high-waisted, is listed as 11 3/4. And they are, they're pretty high-waisted, as you'll see in the try-on clips. And then also, circling back to the rise, there is something I want to mention in regard to that as well. So let me pop into another pair of jeans, and I will put these up here so we can take a close-up tour of them and get a better feel for some of the fine details, which I think is important for a pair of jeans that cost $680. So BRB with some other pants on. Since we're doing a jeans video, I decided to pop on a really cool pair of jeans that I've never worn before. These are my JPG jeans. They have the button that goes all the way down the leg. So I decided to pop these on because I had to, of course, take these off to show you some of the fine details. So let's talk about the details of these jeans. There are a few things on them that I think are important to know if you are considering purchasing these. All right, so the first thing is that the button is different than the traditional Khaite Dane jeans that I think we're all used to seeing, that has the black little circle on the front button. That to me isn't a make it or break it type of thing, but different, so I thought I would point it out. Other nice details that you typically find on higher end jeans, the rivets are all branded with the Khaite name logo on them, which is nice. It's not anything that's extremely noticeable or like a loud luxury, so it's really small print on here. And then for the back of the jean, because I do think Khaite is considered one of the kind of quiet luxury brands, true to form for that, there is no loud logoing, there's no name brand on the pocket, there's no patch or anything right here that says loudly what brand these are. That is okay with me, but if you are the type that likes to have more showier labels, this might not be the thing for you. So the back is a blank canvas and also quite flattering on the body, so I appreciate that as well. There's no unusual pocket placement or any kind of distressing that gives kind of a strange appearance or something that could be unflattering on the body. So altogether, the physical aspects of the jeans are great, with two exceptions. And for $680, I'm gonna point these out to you. So if it seems nitpicky, understandable for a kind of standard price range jean, but for something that is $680 US, I think it's important to kind of highlight two things that I felt really detracted from these jeans. All right, so the first thing that I don't love about the jeans is the detailing on the fly area. It's really, really long, and when it's on the body, it has kind of a strange effect. I think it's a little bit too long. I think it should maybe end just maybe 2 inches, maybe a little bit less. I feel that the length and kind of the attention that such a long fly gives on the body is a little bit questionable in the flattering department. So I don't love this, and for a spendier pair of jeans, I really want to love all of the details. So that is something that stuck out to me. It wasn't my favorite thing, but like I said, if it doesn't bother you, then that is certainly your prerogative. Something else that I did not love is the rawness of this seam. So this seam, and it's the same of course on the other side, is kind of worn. It is an intentional distressing. It's not that these are mis-sewn, but it's something that I don't love. I think it could maybe be all right on the lighter wash that is already a little bit more kind of worn in and casual looking. But on this dark wash, what I could see happening with these is after they've been worn and through the wash a few times, I could see this looking really frayed and a little bit more casual and a little less elegant, a little less quiet luxury. So I think that really is something that stuck out to me for a quieter luxury spendy pair of jeans. I don't think that I would love a seam that is going to look frayed and worn. Not like in a cool girl, like effortless, but it's something that really kind of irked me. So I thought I would share that with you too, but also if it doesn't bother you, then we're good there. I think one of the major drawbacks on them, of course, is going to be the price. $680 is a spendier pair of jeans. As a stylist, I see a lot of clothes. So let me grab this other pair for you in case you're looking for something similar, but you're not interested in spending the spendy price tag for these. So let me show you these. So if you do find yourself being interested in something similar, but maybe not a $680 price tag, these jeans I happen to have in my closet. These are by Frame and they are called The Loose. I will link them in the description box along with everything else. So these are really, really similar in regard to the higher rise, wide leg, and they're still from a more upscale brand Frame. So I think these are a great alternative if you like these, but you're like, yeah, $680 for a pair of jeans just isn't in the cards for me. This Frame pair, I think full price is around $280, so still spendier, but not $680 worth of spendy. So these would be a really good alternative if you like these, but want something that is a little bit less spendy. So those are my thoughts on the Khaite Dane jeans. I would love to hear your thoughts. Any questions, comments for me, feel free to leave them down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon.